Oh no. Say it isn't so. Hello everyone, I am Terror the Fox, and let's play Tormentum, Dark Sorrow. Well, this is a great start. We're riding on a blimp. Whee! Except it looks like we're trapped in a cage. Ha. Great start. Great start at fucking up life. That's the way we want it. Hell yeah. So what can I say about Dark? Haha, it clearly says dark. Tormentum? It's kind of a point-and-click game-ish. Actually, it is a point-and-click game, what am I saying? But it's actually really nice on the visuals. Like, a lot of people say the visuals are nice in this. I myself will say the visuals are nice in this. But it's a really interesting game, and I really like the idea for it. But enough of this useless chatter. Let us begin this game. Act in such a way that you treat humanity, whether in your own person or in the person of any other, never merely as a means to an end, but always at the same time as an end. By that dude, I'm not going to pronounce that. First, there was darkness. Then, I slowly opened my eyes. I felt a strong wind, and the floor below felt like it was moving. I realized then that I was not on the ground. I was high above the clouds, locked like an animal in a metal cage attached to a flying machine. Next to me, there was another cage with another prisoner inside. So, as you can see, this is our protagonist. Kind of looks like from a dude from Dark Souls, if I say so myself, but that's just me. Hello, stranger. I see they didn't come just for me. They came to my house at night and locked me in this cage. I worry about my family. They're out there all by themselves. They come when the skies begin to cry fiery tears. They decided to take only those marked by evil. They use their airships to transport them to their castle, and nobody returns from there. They arrived in our land a long time ago. It's ironic that our ancestors helped them to raise their castle here. Nobody in the worst nightmares could have foreseen their plans. I don't deserve this. I'm not evil. I've always led the life of a simple hunter, doing what I could feed my family. Wait, I feel the machine descending. We'll reach the castle soon. Huh. Nice little backstory. My head swirls with questions concerning my current situation. Was being here some kind of punishment? What did they want from me? Contrary to my companion, I don't remember anything. My mind can only recall the image of a strange sculpture atop of a mountain. In my mind, I can see stone hands reaching towards the sky. Between them stands a statue of a woman. I do not know what this place was, but subconsciously feel I must find it. First, though, I had to get out of this terrifying place. The airship lands in a courtyard inside the castle. Guards in horned helmets drag me to a cell inside a castle tower. After a while, one of them returns and speaks to me. Foul being, soon you will suffer the pain of torture. This place will purge you of all evil hatched within your bowels. As long as clay is being formed in the hands of our potter, anything is possible. We can still reform your corrupt soul in spite of the deeds that have shaped it in the past. Your fate is not yet sealed. Remember, the dagger of destiny has two edges. On one side there is torture, on the other is yourself. You may think nothing depends on you, but it is you and your actions alone in which everything depends. Soon we will meet again in the torture chamber. Well, that sucks. I don't want to go to the torture chamber. It's mean. It's rude. Sounds like a terrible, terrible place. What do you have to say about this, buddy? Oh no, now I have to get it out somehow. Because we had to get out his eye. But luckily, this guy is going to lend a hand. Ha ha ha. Thanks, bro. You're so nice. With this hand, you're gonna reach down and pick it up now. I fish out a crystal eye. It emits a red light. But we're not quite done yet here. For you see, there's a crow. And he has something in his mouth. The raven arrived with something in its beak. A small metal plate of some sort. Ooh, look at the sky. Ooh, fire raining down. Nice. The sky is shedding tears of fire. Nice. This bird hid himself here from the meteor storm. Well, you can chill as long as you want, buddy. I'm not gonna stop ya. But hey, here's a paper. Sweet, got some notes. I don't care, because I'm not gonna be using notes, because I'm that good at this game. Ha 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 ha. Egotistical, I know. But anyway, here's this plate, and if we use this little thingamajigger on the screws, it falls off. Oh great, now another puzzle. Oh, more puzzles. How could it be more puzzles? So rude of the game. It's gonna be more puzzles. Even though the mechanism is very primitive. And very easy, it wasn't that hard to figure out. The bars have risen! Here's my first step to freedom! First, there's this piece right here. And we wants it. And it's a mirror. We'll be using that very shortly. Whoa. Angels and skeletons? That's something you don't see every day. Yeah, you, buddy, with the butt cheeks. What do you have to say about it? Eyes so I can see, heart so I can feel, light to dispel the darkness. The stone angel will show you the way if you meet these 3 conditions. And he's right. We need to get a pair of eyes, a heart, and some light in this room. But we don't have all of them yet, except we can get pieces of the light right here. But right now we can't do anything really, so let's move on to the next room. And if you move all the way to the right, here's more mirror pieces. And there's one right down here next to this well. Speaking of the well, look inside. And as you can see, I can see a shiny object at the bottom of the well. I can speak. If only I could raise the water level. Yes, if only we could. Well, luckily, that piece of paper we looked at in our cell, it's the key to this puzzle right here. Because what you do is you pull down on these. And if you get it right, they stay down. So this one first, this back one second, this other back one third, this guy up front. And look, the water well! It pulled the water right next to us. How nice of it. And if you go back here, there's some boards. Wood boards. Just simply click on them and a heart would appear. Now there's nothing left to do in that room, so might as well come back here and look at the bottom here. There's some candles. Click on this wood. Light it up. Light everything up. Light it up, up. Light it up, up. Alrighty, not quite done yet, so let's give the angel her heart so she can feel. It's pulsing with a red light. And eyes. Go up to these skeleton dudes. They go, "What? Dude, I've seen you. You look ugly as fuck, man." And now to the mirror, where we have 4 pieces. And it can work again. Let's see. What you want to do is move this one down 1, down 2, move this mirror piece 3 times to make a star. How pretty. And the angel just gets out of there. But unfortunately we have another mechanism. But luckily for us, we know how to solve it. Let's see. This one goes over there. This one goes over there. You go over here. And right there. There you go. Yes, some of these puzzles aren't too bad, others are kind of a hassle. Some of them, not really. Steel bars block the way I came. I won't be able to go back there. Yeah, that's fine. But hey, skeletons are getting electrocuted. Let's take a look. Oh, buddy, you've seen better days. Here, let me just remove that skull for you, okay? Okay. As it said, that skull has an ornament decoration on it. And if you look at this skeleton body, it also has ornament decoration on it, so... Yep, same kind of markings. So needless to say, we put it on the right head. Unfortunately, there's nothing else to do in this room right now, so we're gonna leave. And same thing with this one. As cool as it is, there's nothing for us to do right here, because the door will just tell us to go fuck off, and we shall right now. Hey, buddy! How's it going? I didn't expect to meet you again. How did you manage to escape? I may be asking for too much, but if you help me get out of here, I can give you something to make your escape from this castle easier. There's a lever behind me. You should be able to lower my cage with it. It's impossible to get near it at the moment. I don't know what kind of voice I'm doing, because I completely forgot what I just gave him at the beginning of the game, so I apologize if I'm switching around with him. I forgot already. Great start, me. Great start. That's it. That is because of the creature lurking in the pit nearby. You have to get rid of that abomination first. I believe a good way to go about it would be to feed it poisoned food. Somewhere in this castle there should be a kitchen. Please find it and prepare the poison. Only then can you lower my cage. Think about it. I assure you it'll be worth your while. And he is right. In order to get through here to this door, we will have to feed this asshole poison. Yep. He's not one you want to mess around with. But hey, look, a lever. Which is what we'll need in just a second in this room. Now, there's a little puzzle piece on this mechanism right here, and if you look at the walls, you can see pieces. And don't forget about this one, because if you move over to the left, it reveals that piece as well. So that's how you solve this puzzle pretty much. Alright. Triangle, F, wanna be circle, and 5. And now we can pull the lever. And that turns the skeleton into a ghost. Ooh! Why can't I move? Why can't I feel anything? This damned place has taken everything I have ever had from me. My memories, my body, all gone. All that remains is a sense of overwhelming guilt. What have I done to deserve such a miserable fate? I remember a big flying machine, a cold cell, and sculpted hands. I managed to escape. I wandered around the castle, and then there was only pain. Never-ending pain. They must have finally got me. I am beyond help, but I have something that may help you. Please, take this key. It was not easy to get, but I have no use for it anymore. Obviously, since you're kind of dead. And it's mine. And with that, the guy rests in peace. Or pieces, I should say. Alright, this door that would tell us to go fuck ourselves? Well, guess what? We're gonna tell him to go fuck himself because we have a key. She's right, asshole. Unfortunately, it's not that easy because there's actually now a puzzle. Again, not too difficult of a puzzle. Just have to line up the colors to this centerpiece right here. There we go. I was confused for a second. It's not that hard of a puzzle, but it is time consuming, so it's a little meh. And let's see. There we go. There we go. See? Not too hard, just a little time consuming. And with that, we get 2 bros! Aw, look at them. Bros being all broly with each other. Aw. But they're not going to move until we pick up this piece right here. Excuse me, game. Thank you. Once you pick up that piece, they move away! Because we are assholes. Their bromance is no more. We have destroyed it. Ha ha ha. But ho, what is this? Looks like a throne room. I mean, there's a jester right here, so surely must be. Who do we have here? I should probably be calling the guards now. But I think I may have some use of you. There's a woman locked in a cage in a room nearby. I will now give you an unusual knife. You will take it and kill this witch. Given what you did to get here, I don't think this will be much of a challenge for you. Don't just be fooled by her innocent looks. She'll try to deceive you. Don't even try to listen. Just kill her. In return, I won't throw you back in the cell. And perhaps you'll be given something more. But do your work first. So with that, he gives us a knife. Okay. Let's go on over and try to kill this hoe. And as you can see, there's a chicken cage. Fortunately, we can't get to her just yet because this guy is a guard and he's not going to let us. So let's find out what he actually wants. Coming nearer may end badly for you, human. If I don't kill you, the spider living behind that door will. His limbs are filled with poison. Its tiniest drop would end your miserable existence in a blink of an eye. With this substance, I created poison arrows and blades for the castle. The mechanism responsible for maintaining the right conditions in the room has broken. The poison flowing down the spider's legs into a grate, and the floor has stopped being pumped into the pipes. The flow of the poison is only possible with the door securely locked. The device in need of repair is down in the castle sewers, but the entry is flooded. Now I must guard this room until the issue is resolved. Should the door be opened any further, the spider could attack. But why am I telling you this? Leave and don't waste my time, human. So yeah, he's not here to guard her. He's here to guard this. Interesting. Very interesting. And here's a very interesting dog. Better not anger the creature. It looks irate. Maybe it's hungry? Yeah, unfortunately we won't want what's inside his bowl, but we can't get it right now because he's very, very angry. So we'll have to wait on that till later. Whoa. There's so many eyes staring at me. There's a statue behind the wall that seems to be alive. It's watching my every move. Huh. Interesting. Hey! Another guard dude. They let you filthy humans just wander around the castle like that? So, you say you get into this room here? What for? All you will find there is an old broken furnace. Well, I could let you in, but there's nothing for free. If you want to get there, I have a little favor to ask of you. Find the place in the drawing and dig at the point I marked for you. Unfortunately, I myself can't venture there. I was told one of the prisoners hid something interesting there. Bring this to me and then we'll talk. And so that gives us a shovel. And we do want to get into this room, so we're gonna shovel away. And as you can tell by the picture, it said the two guys, the true bromance dudes, who we have separated forever because we're horrible, horrible people. But as you can tell, there's a crack on the floor. and we're going to shovel away. And get this piece. I've uncovered a rather impressive lump of gold. Nice. Gold is still valuable amongst this place, wherever it is. Alright, buddy, here's your gold, buddy. Gold, as I thought. The fool spoke the truth before he died, after all. See, you did prove useful. Take this, Nicholas. It's the key to the room next to you. Sweet. Gives us a key. Or I guess a hand-shaped medallion, but it still works like a key for right here. I'm gonna use it like so. Alrighty, so the point is to line up the images until they complete one full image, but keep in mind there's this tiny ass bar right here. You can't move it, but you do need to line it up. Let's see. Recall it's like that. Yep, there you go. See, these two line up. Yeah, when you first play this, you're probably gonna forget about this little piece, but it's actually pretty important to get that right. Alright. Oh, I think that piece is also correct too. Awesome. And voila! We created a bigger picture. And with that, that opens the door to a broken-ass furnace. And if you look over here, this is what you need. A valve, boneheads, and some twigs. But look, there's a bone! I like bones. And I like weights, because we're going to be needing those. First order of business. Let's see. I'm going to give this guy a bone. Give him a bone. Ah, he seems calmer now. How nice. And now this room. If you notice, there have been scales. And we got weights. So, here's what you need to do. There's a piece of weight right there already, which I'm just going to leave alone, because why bother picking up when you're going to put it back in? But anyway, so you have a total of 5 weights if you leave this one in. So what you do is put 3 right here, and 2 right here. That way it covers both the eyes, and the passageway will tell you to go down. And down the stairs we go. Ah, I really like this room. It's so pretty. Like, look at that! Look at that! That's fantastic! Oh, it's so great. What I would give... What would I kill to have a room like this? It would be amazing. But anyway, here's a valve. We shall take it. And if you look at these paintings, you notice there's a piece of eye right here. And up here as well. There's a total of 3 eyes we need to get. We only have 2 at the moment, which is fine. And here's a room. Unfortunately, it requires this medallion, but we only have 1 of the 2 pieces required for it, so have to leave it alone for now. Yeah. Faces in this area. Quite interesting. Behold, though, a key! Mine. But look, a note. Punishment number 431. For the attempted act of treason of preparing poisoned meat, the castle cooks are hereby punished by being fused into a wall for eternity. We are all prisoners, but some must also take the shape of their prison to understand their sin. Hint, hint. So the cooks have been turned into the walls. But they don't seem to be very talkative. I wonder what happens if I did this. It breathes. Fresh air! What a relief! Thank you for freeing me from this darkness. I was turned into a window, then they put a wall in front of me. My brother was turned into a door, which they then cut into pieces. It's a punishment we've been suffering for a time untold. If you want to get inside the kitchen, you still have to help my brother. Only he can let you in. Find him among body parts nearby, and he'll be able to let you inside. He has big, wide, open eyes, a long nose which lets himself smell everything inside the castle. He is not very talkative, though. His mouth is always shut. So, as he said, we have another puzzle. And he has big, wide eyes. With a long nose. His mouth is always silent. And we found his brother. And now, we can enter the kitchen. Nice. And there's quite a few goodies together around here. Like a lamp. And in this water is a leather band. Leather belt, I should say, whatever. Hey, a bone piece! Or horn skulls, that works too. And this piece. Skinning knife. Very useful later on. And if we look over here, this tells us how to make a poison. But as you can see, we're going to need a piece of a spider to infect the meat with the poison to feed to this dude. So we're going to have to handle the spider first. Which is fine. There's no need to skip around too much. Oh. Some people aren't having good days. Puny being. Each time the blades penetrate your flesh, you are being freed from the evil that has hatched deep within you. Every suffering has meaning, and the meaning for your suffering is to see the truth about yourself. Do not struggle. Confess! You willingly condemned yourself to the suffering by following unrighteous paths, but I am here to help you. I shall free you from all evil! And this piece right here is a nice little puzzle. Now, if you know if you know how to activate it, you can actually activate it right now. But I'm going to try to play this properly, so I'll save on it for later. But hey, look at this! There are two kinds of pain, physical pain and a pain of the mind. Yet can there be a greater torture than suddenly realizing hope is but the illusion of a sick mind? The night cannot be that black that one may not see but a single star. Interesting. But as you can tell, here are some interesting little pieces. We have yet to see the mechanism for it, but we shall be seeing it very soon. But behold though, there's an area down below. Nice. Oh, we don't need to go up here just yet, but I just want to show you something. Okay, just look at this. Look how ridiculous this is. This guy's just peeking his head like, peekaboo! Peekaboo! Oh, it's just so interesting. And we want this key, but we have to distract the guard somehow. And only then will we be able to take the key with him unnoticed. But if we go right here, there's a spinning cog, but the other one seems not to be enjoying the fun, because he can't. So, take this leather belt, and voila! All cogs are happy now! The machine works, the water level is dropping. So we go down here, and there's a piece of medallion right at the bottom here. This is another puzzle, but we don't have all the pieces for it. In fact, it requires the eyeballs. But, like I said, we need 3, and we only have 2, so why bother? But we'll be getting that in just a second, actually, because we now have all the medallion pieces to activate this door. Alright. Alright, remember that note where we saw that puzzle piece like 2 seconds ago? Well, it's time to activate it. And if you look closely, it kind of pinpointed where the spots you needed to click on were. Oh shit, I think I was supposed to do that one first. Shit, yeah. Yeah, I did that wrong. Whoops. That was my bad, viewer. My bad. That one first. Then you. Then you. And then this last one, okay. Sometimes it's easy to get a jump ahead of what you're doing by accident. But anyway, that opens the gate. Here's this guy. The Horned King. Back when he was all buff and muscular. But he has a ruby eye and we're gonna take it. And here's a nice big fat piece of meat. Yum. Someone will be eating dinner tonight. Well, someone will be, it's just... it's gonna have some other stuff in it too. The time of judgment has come upon a great number of beings marked by evil. Their place of existence is well known to us. A village called Frozen Tears. The inhabitants once helped us build our castle. The lazy beings did their work reluctantly, then dared to rebel against us in the end. The time for them to remain unpunished is finally over. We took extra measures to purge this vile place by the purest suffering. For the first time, we will use the paralyzing fog, which will precede our assault. The helpless creatures will then be wiped out by our amassed forces, supported by the freshest recruits joining the castle's ranks specifically for the purpose of this mission. Yeah, kind of important later on in the game, and you'll find out why again later. But hey, here's a code, which is perfect for the mechanism or puzzle down here. And here are little symbols on it, so here's how you do it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1. It wasn't easy, but I finally managed to put the springs in the correct position. Alright, so here's where it gets interesting. This is where you decide whether you want to be good or evil. Do I want to be good or evil? Good or evil? People usually do good, but not enough people do evil. Bah, I'm too good for my own good. So, we'll go good. So, had we gone the evil path, the spikes would have just shot through the guy and stabbed him in the process, killing him. But as you can see, we decided to be good, so... ended up dropping his key. Gimme. The guard is busy fixing the machine. It would be unwise to attract his attention right now. Even though you're peeking your head up like that. Peekaboo, peekaboo. But yeah, what I like about this game is that it's kind of obvious on how to... well, what am I doing? I can go back in there. But they kind of make it quite obvious on what's good and what's wrong, because they always show you pictures of what needs to be done. So here's this puzzle right here. But first, let's take a look at this. I can use this periscope to watch the corridor above. Interesting. So now we are actually given another choice to let somebody live or die. As you can see, we can let the spider kill the guard, or we can close the gate and let the guard live. And I guess I'll be nice since I've already chosen good. So you just line up the eyeballs to which side you want and push the button. The ruby eyes brought the mechanism to life, but have I made the right decision? Well, I like to think so. Alrighty. Now we need to go up. And we actually need to go to the room. This room. The door closed properly? Poison flows through the pipes again. Someone must have fixed the device in the sewers. I am no longer needed here. I am going back to my duties. So with him gone, it's just me and this little lady. Please open this cage. The court jester had me imprisoned here. All along he conspired against me. I should have gotten rid of him a long time ago. He can keep me here as long as he pleases, but he can't kill me. He knows very well what will happen then. Help me, and I will not forget. So it's quite interesting. So this is kind of where it's kind of a little difficult to say who's right and who's wrong, because the jester says go kill her, but don't trust her innocent looks. But she's like, please don't kill me. But she's not really asking for forgiveness either. She's just like, no, he's in the wrong. But the jester's like, oh, she's in the wrong. And it's like, This, we're also given another option. To murder or to free. Again, since I've decided to be good, we'll set her free. And she is out. But should you have murdered her, she would have died in this cage with all bloody and shit like that. Pretty interesting, actually. And the guard, you have actually seen a small little cutscene. Had you let him die, the legs of spider peering out and then taking the guard away into the door and killing him like that. But behold, the jester is gone, but the queen remains. I'm assuming she's a queen. She's sitting on the throne. I mean, I don't know. How can it be that someone as corrupt as you could have made a choice so righteous? I should have thrown you back into the cage, but I see a grain of humanity in you. In order for justice to be delivered, the jester will be punished according to his crime. Take this coin and use it wisely. Do not ask me for anything again. I am already making an exception for you. And with that, she gives us a coin. Yoink. And should you have let the jester win, killed her and let the jester remain, he would have given you the gold coin too, so you don't have to worry about any items screwing you over or anything like that, which is nice. Now it's time to enter the spider's den, because we have the key for it. And we got poison to figure out. Alright, first order of business, look behind this gate, or crate, whatever. Here's little twigs. We need twigs. Or a bird's nest counts. Behold, here's this dude moving around. He's gonna be the sacrifice. But here's some notes. Nice. And here's a lever! You see a spider reaching down, taking this dude. But another dude comes back. It didn't work. I must have forgotten something. And indeed we have, because of this stupid fucking puzzle. This one. I hate this puzzle. Alright, if I recall correctly though, this is how you're supposed to do it. Blue, rotate green, rotate red, then add the blue again, rotate it to where the red is on top. Yep, there you go. Yeah, when I first played this game, fuck this puzzle. I could not figure it out. It was so dumb. I did figure it out eventually, but it took me so long to figure it out, and it was so dumb. I really hate that puzzle. It brings back terrible memories. But for some reason, we did this to put this thing on this guy's head. Now we can pull the lever for the spider to take. Oh, he dropped his stuff, but this time the spider dropped something else. His severed leg. Yeah, I don't know what we put on the puppet to make him do that, but whatever. Whatever. Anyway, we have all we need for the furnace now, so let's head back here. First things first, we have a valve. We have horned skulls to make fire. And we have a bird's nest to make an actual fire. Yay, the furnace is alive! And it's all warm. Nice warm room. Now we can head back into the kitchen because we couldn't activate the, there was a pot in there that we couldn't activate because it was not warm. But now that we've activated the furnace, it's hot and ready to go. So put the meat in there and put the severed leg in there. And cook it. Poison's ready. Time to feed the beast. Poisoned meat. Don't you like poisoned meat, viewer? It's delicious. I mean, it kind of makes you vomit afterwards, but it's okay. Still tastes good. Alrighty. And as we said, time to feed the beast. The beast has swallowed the poisoned meat. It shouldn't bother me anymore. And just for a second, we're gonna go down here. Get the skinning knife and use it on this. Because we want this. A tear-shaped emerald. And if we look over here, here's a note. Day 12. How could I have been so careless? The key to the chest fell right into the beast's den. I have to recover it somehow. Day 13. I found a ladder that should help me get down there. Now all I need to do is wait for the right moment, when the beast is asleep. Then I'll sneak in and take what's mine. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, sure you did, buddy. And here's an interesting puzzle. Yeah, move stuff out of the way. Yeah, if something's in the way, it won't let you move it, so... Kind of an interesting puzzle, but a little annoying. Not my favorite puzzle, I mean... But then again, it's not the worst puzzle I've ever had. I mean, honestly, that color one was a bitch. I hate that puzzle. This green key must have belonged to one of the monster's victims. Yeah, probably this guy right here. Anyway, here's this dude. If we go over here, we can pull the lever. But as you can see, we can release the cage where he lands on the spikes, or we can release the cage to where he lands safely. Again, I'm gonna go good and say... Excuse me. There we go. Meant to pull the lever, then push the button. Was this the right choice? I don't know, but I can't go back now. Thank you! If we both manage to escape from this horrible castle, let's meet in my hut in the wastelands. There you can rest, gather strength for your journey. It will be best if we arrange a special signal for safety, so that I know it's you. If you like the lamp hanging in front of my hut, it will be a signal for me to let you in. Meanwhile, I'll leave you this gold coin as a token of my gratitude. You may think it's not much, but it may just buy your way to freedom. Good luck on your journey! And had you killed him, he would have dropped the coin anyway, so, again, no need to worry about items like that. Whoa! Oh, that looks so cool. Like a nice little aura of flame, and then the wings. Oh, that's so cool. I love it. A statue, it seems to be for some kind of cult. I can also see some human figures down there. Who are they? Oh, these guys actually moving. I didn't notice that before. Oh, that's cool. Move, little guys, move. It's awesome. But here's a nice little piece of rope. Let's climb down. There's a colossal figure carved in the rock. Yeah, he's going to be very important to us. And you can see there's a way to go to the left, but we need to go down first. Hey, old woman, how's it going? Have you come to take my child? No. Now I see you're not one of them. Listen, as I will be honest with you. The only thing between you and your freedom from the nightmares of this place is the gate behind me. However, it will only open if you feed it 3 emerald tears. They often materialize in places that have witnessed much suffering. Look for them there. Look at my baby once more. Isn't it wonderful? Yes, I know. It may not be perfect. Do you know the stairs of life have 4 steps? Childhood, youth, maturity, and old age. My child has stopped on the first of these steps. In order for it to reach the other steps, it needs the 3 coins of life and death. 1 coin, 1 step. I search for them everywhere, but to no avail. Help my child, and I will help you leave this place. And as you can see, we have 2 of the 3 coins she needs, but still missing 1. So we'll hold off on her for now. But hey, a curtain cloak thingamabob. I want it. I've taken down the cloth and accidentally awakened the beast sleeping behind it. Ah, shit. Yeah, unfortunately we do need the cloth, and even if we help this lady, this guy's not going to let us through unless we kind of take him out of the picture, so I'm going to have to keep that in mind. Now, here we are to the left. But hey, paintings! There are the symbols of a hammer and halberd next to the painting. This might be useful later. Hey look, it's the doggies we saw outside. How cute. There are symbols of a bow and a sword on the edges of the picture frame. Better note this down. Here's a guy who has who kind of looks like Pyramid Head, but instead of that one up top, it's like a side view of it. I guess a triangle head is more accurate. But, hey, here's a door. Go through it. Takes us back over here. But unless you missed like 1 or 2 items in the kitchen, there's really no need to go through this door. Behold, doors! This is the door we need to get through, but it's locked. Why? I can't open it. The sculpted skull keeps its gaze on the other door. Yeah, this door is a little shy about opening himself to others, so... And this guy's just standing there watching like an asshole. So, let's cover him up. Now he's ready to open. Oh, but a dude's crying.
Vanity! There is no hope for us. All has been long lost. In a void outside of time and space, we are doomed to ask ourselves questions that will forever remain unanswered. Riddles uncover only more riddles, as what still remains of our sanity dissolves into pitch-black emptiness. Do you not see the cruel joke? Please sit down and witness the inexplicable. Try to find the truth among the never-ending questions.
With that, pretty much he's telling us, hey, figure out this puzzle for me because I'm an idiot. Alright, and if I recall correctly, this is how you put these together. I've set all the pieces correctly, but it appears that is not all I need to do. Indeed, we are right because this happens. Crap. I sometimes get this right and sometimes I get this wrong. Is that what I want to do? No, that can't be right. Yeah, that's not right. Okay, crap. Oh crap, it's gonna take me a minute, isn't it? This puzzle kinda... It's not hard, it's just I can't remember how it's supposed to go. Crap! It's always this piece that screws me up. I don't want to edit this. I think I'm gonna have to, though. Yeah, it's not gonna work either, okay. That's literally the exact same predicament I was in before. I swear I know how to do this, viewer. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I actually really don't. And it's always this piece that kind of screws me up, too. Fuck. No. That's not gonna do us not much good, game. Fuck. And this is, of course, screwing me over, so that's not gonna work either. Oh, ho, I'm gonna have to cut Tormentum. Fuck. Alright, just give me a little more time, viewer. Just give me a little bit more time. I can do it, I swear. Okay, that's not doing me any favors whatsoever. That's not doing me any favors either. Shit. Alright. Pause here until I figure it out. Alrighty, this should be it. There you go. Alright, I was hoping to not edit anything out, but nope. I'll go fuck myself. Whatever.
Finally free, like a snail released from its shell. Finally, I can fade into nothingness.
In this disappearance, he drops a curtain. And oh, it's the chick who we helped earlier. First things first, there's a chest over here and I want it. And it's one of these puzzles. Let's see. Not too difficult to figure out, just gotta move stuff around. Let's see. Oh shit. I don't think I'm doing this quite right, but it's like shit. No, I'm not. Oh shit. Okay, this is getting kind of a little silly. There we go. And remember the green key we got? Put it in there. Let's see what's inside. Ooh, found a blue crystal. And a note. There is a kind of suffering in the world that cannot be expressed with tears. It cannot even be described to anyone, unable to take its own shape. It takes the form of a tear-shaped emerald and settles at the bottom of the heart, like snow in a quietest of nights. Huh. Interesting. But here's a nice pretty picture. Oh, look at that. So many hands trying to grab her. It's like, oh, she's our savior now. But notice these. Yep. Remember the pictures outside? We're supposed to, I'll line them up the way they were in their pictures outside. I seem to have turned all the stone's disc in the right direction, or order, whatever it said. Well, here's a room, but unfortunately our character actually cannot see it, so here's an area to put our lamp in. coin reveals this. Hey. He has a primitive crown on his head, just like the ghost in the other room. Hey. Wow, this is pretty, scary. I wonder who this rich was. Look, there's a handprint on that. The Queen ordered this room to be sealed away from prying eyes. What takes place in here I wouldn't really call torture, but art. Who else would one call the act of creating objects of beauty from suffering? The Queen told me she sees beauty in me. We must only find a way to reveal it. I feel honored in such a distinction. It is settled. Tonight I'll lock myself in a cocoon to be transformed into a beautiful butterfly. Holy shit, really? So the king did this to himself? What the hell? Jesus. The door is locked from the inside. Somebody went to a lot of trouble to make sure no one got in here. Yeah, I can see why. But hey, this third dude, he has a coin. Mine. Don't care who you are, but you're not be needing that where you're going. Tadium vitae, fatae, fite. I have no idea. It's a different language. I don't speak other languages. For crying out loud, I barely speak English, man. But anyway, we got an emerald tier. And that's, 2. Yeah, the lady's baby is the 3rd tier, which we'll be getting in just a second, because we have all 3 coins. But anyway. Yeah, I don't care, game. Look at this note. You put a gem inside of it, and this guy starts crumbling the rocks. Well, we have a gem. Or a crystal. He starts crumbling stuff. The crystal's energy has caused an earthquake. I wonder what would happen if I had more crystals. I don't think we want to know. But as you recall, one of these pieces fell, and as you can tell, they're pretty sharp. And if you look, poor buddy is dying. And it's no longer a threat. Now, my dear, here are the 3 coins you've asked. Thanks to these coins, my baby can now reach the next steps of life. May you be steadfast in your quest, O stranger. And with that, we get another emerald. Oop, back out. And finally, we can unlock this door. Ting, ting. The gate has opened. The vastness of the wasteland lies before me. And with that, we have finished the castle. We're going to be entering a completely new area. And since it's a new area, I think this is a good stopping point. Not sure how long this took. Probably close to an hour or less, I imagine. But anyway, I am Tara the Fox. You are the viewer. And I hope to see you next time.